We are talking about the relationship between gender and education. This is contents. According to the entrance exam information site for junior school students, Japan has 4,500 co-ed schools.
The number of boys' schools is about 120 and that of girls' schools is about 315. Sex single school in Japan isn't popular now.
However, in America, the number of single-sex schools is increasing, and in the UK, most students who are excellent grades are from single-sex school. So single-sex school is popular in foreign countries. Let's think about the benefits of single-sex schools.
First, it encourages students to break gender stereotypes. One gender stereotype that men should an outside house and women should do housework at home tends to be prevailed in Japan. To break the stereotype, single-sex education is effective. For example, men studying home economics in men's school leads to break the common belief that women should do housework. Of course, every school obligates all students to study home economics. However, men are not willing to study it, but they try to rely on women. Men's school does not allow it. Male students can learn home economics by themselves and they can understand how great the subject is. So single-sex schooling is a good way to break the stereotype.
Second, it individualizes the way to study for each sex. There are differences between men and women. For example, the structure of brains is different. Women are superior to men in a reading skill because the right side of women's brain is more developed than men's one. In language classes like English, women are better than men to understand. With dividing classes, men who are not good at the subject can improve their skill. Single-sex education can focus on weak points of each sex. Therefore, single-sex schools can efficiently provide students personalized education.
Third, it gives students opportunities to think about their own future. Single-sex schools tend to have the same sex teachers as students. The teachers properly understand how the students feel because they have ever gone through the similar experience in their childhood. When the student is worried about his or her future, which university to go, the teacher who is the same sex gives some counsels with using the similar experiences. The teachers can be students' role model. It helps students to decide their own future. Co-ed school also has some benefits.
First, in co-ed schools, students can learn the different values and ways of thinking between men and women. As society has men and women, it is important for students to experience small society in the classroom from the school days. Men and women can grow each other by working hard together. Also, by having friends of opposite sex, students can conversely notice the good point of homosexuality and increase the range of friends.
Second, morals. Because schools have opposite sex, students control themselves. For example, they restrain acts such as sloppy behavior because these actions make opposite sex people feel uncomfortable. If students get bad image from the opposite sex, it will make their own position worse. So they will regulate themselves in nature and morality keep good condition.
Third, in co-ed school, students can get many friends of the opposite sex. Students can experience seishun. Seishun means the time to know meaning of the love and working hard on something with classmates. If you have the person you like, you can do the best for her or him. Conclusion. I spent my school life in Kodo school, so this is the first time for me to enter the single-sex school. I think Kodo school is better than single-sex school. If students go to single-sex school, they cannot have enough opportunity to meet other sex. But if students go to Kodo school, they can get many chances to communicate with other people. In addition, students can learn many things from opposite sex friends. So I think Kodo school is better for students.
For me, single-sex education is beneficial because it is important for us to receive an individualized education. In Tsuda University, I can study in a small class. I believe that I'm acquiring a lot of knowledge here. So I think single-sex education is really good for students.
I'm from single-sex junior and high school. I really enjoyed school life without concern for eyes from opposite sex. I had a great time even I don't have boyfriends. In the future, I want my daughter or son to experience single-sex school. Thank you for listening.